Hey guys, first of all, I do apologize if I sound a little tired and everything. I did work today, so I'm going to be a little slurry in my presentation of voicing and wording and all that. I'm also drinking some coffee to keep me going as well. So I do apologize for that. I also apologize for any vrooms you might hear. Those are like messages, text messages, Facebook messages, emails, you name it. Being given to me via the vroom notification sound, so I do apologize for that. But I wanted to come on here and talk about PixVerse. PixVerse apparently has been around since the beginning of the year, around late January, mostly February. And when you look at it for the first time, at least from what I've seen, its layout is very similar to Hailuo, which is the other one that I highly recommend you check out, which is spelled Hailuo. But PixVerse, like I said, the layout's very similar, but it's everything that Hailuo needs to be. However, just like Hailuo, it does have a little bit of a crutch that holds it back. And that crutch is the fact that, when you spend the credits, well, the credits can go by fast, could go real fast, I should say. Also, the fact that it's had two versions. It's had an update, or a couple of updates, I'm assuming. One of them was very recently from I think a couple of weeks ago, where they added a version 3, V3, if you will. And because mostly what they had before, I think, was 2.5. And basically, when you utilize either version, you get different results, there's no doubt, with your prompts. Like if you want to see a girl morph into a car and you want to see what it would look like on both versions, you get that opportunity, there's no doubt. But basically with version 3, you're going to spend for 5 seconds 30 credits. And for the longer length, which is 8 seconds, you're going to spend about 60. And the same with 2.5. If you want to, have the regular 5 seconds, you're going to get 15 credits taken out. You want a longer set, which could be like 8 to 10 seconds, it's going to cost 30. So that's the only disadvantage is basically they're telling you, hey, no matter what version you utilize, it's going to cost you money or cost you credits to see your results become a reality. Now, are they quick on the gun when they do it? Yeah, they are kind of quick. They're actually just as fast, if not a bit faster than Hailuo. So that's kind of cool to see. But, outside of that, they still have a lot to improve on. One of the things that's in their favor right now, I will say, one of the things that's in their favor right now is, from a price standpoint, subscription and, just buying credits, they're not bad. Subscription-wise, the cheapest they have is similar to what Luma has, the cheapest, which is, monthly and yearly, which monthly-wise is like $10. And yearly, it's cheaper. It's like $8. So obviously, they've taken the monthly, yearly/annual subscription plans. I think they've taken a page from Luma when it comes to that. The credits, let's say you just want to buy credits, which is something I think Luma needs to add to their system, to their service down the line. They're not bad in price either. I mean, for 1,000 credits, you actually get, but all you have to spend is $5. Yeah, all you have to do is spend $5 and you get 1,000 credits. 20 for 4,500 credits, which, is pretty good, and so on. You'll see in the image what I'm talking about. Now, where would I position PixVerse as far as me using it? And the results I've gotten so far have been pretty good. Not exact, but been pretty good. But where would I position it? Well, honestly, if I was to position PixVerse, I would basically say it's right there with Hailuo, like at number 3, tied at number 3, just like Runaway and Luma tied at number 2, with Kling being an Kling having a little bit of lead at number 1. I would say Hailuo, which again is spelled Hailuo, Hailuo, and PixVerse at number 3, Runaway and Luma at number 2, and PicaArt is at number 4 now, because even though it's got potential, it kind of hurts itself in its presentation as well, mostly with its credits and stuff. But when I look at Hailuo and I look at PixVerse, I look at two that not only similar, presentation wise, like setup wise on the site, but I see two that have the potential to really just leapfrog and become the AI sites people want to go to artistically, to bringing image or prompts to life to exactly what they want. They have that potential. And they're just right there waiting, sitting on the bench for their opportunity to get into the game and prove that they are the ones that that people who are the coaches, if you will, the consumers who are the coaches, should be relying on, and no one else. So they're waiting for that moment. They're waiting for the moment to pounce on an unsuspected, Kling and Luma and Runaway and say, this is our time now. We're the kings. We'll show you how it's done. They're waiting for that moment. They are waiting for that moment. And eventually that moment's going to arrive. When and where is hard to say. But right now, both have that potential to basically go and say, hey, we're going to be the AI sites people want to go to because we are doing everything the way they want. So that's how I kind of view it. I kind of view it in that category, like Hailuo, to where they're like the tied at number 3. Looks like Runaway and Luma are tied at number 2 behind Kling. I see them being at that number 3 spot. Like let's say they're running a race and you think, oh, there's no way they're going to be able to catch up. But I see them being the ones that would catch up, if not win the entire thing in the end. Like they're running that long marathon, like in the Animal Olympics movie. They're that kind of person. They're like, they're in last place, like Kit Mambo was. And all of a sudden, here came Kit Mambo, boom, 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 right up to that Renee guy, and they won. And they won together. Of course they fell in love, but they won the race together. And, my honest opinion, I kind of see a similarity here with Hailuo and PixVerse kind of being in that situation to where you think, oh, they're not going to, get any further, but they're on the verge of basically leapfrogging and saying, hey, we're going to take the lead eventually. Our time's coming. So I'd say they're kind of in that position. But I do recommend trying them out, or at least PixVerse, because in PixVerse, is everything that Hailuo should be. It should be, because it allows you to extend as long as you want. Hailuo does not. Hailuo does not let you extend. They need to let you extend. They only allow you to go 6 seconds, but they need to add extensions. Because they do that, I guarantee you, that's going to put them, along with PixVerse, right at that position that I just mentioned. So, that's the one slight advantage they have over them. They allow people to extend as long as they want, from what I can tell. But they do have limitations. Again, you can't, try to ask for certain artwork to be, brought to life because of, policies and everything. And there are certain words and descriptions that you can't use in your prompt to get something made and brought to life. So they do have those limitations. But outside of that, I'm enjoying it. It is more affordable in the pricing, there's no doubt. So I would recommend checking it out. And if it's something that you feel you could look into in the future, more power to you. But outside of that, again, I highly recommend it. But let me know what your thoughts are, guys. Comment below, like the video, ring the bell for notifications, subscribe to the channel, click on the links in the description to find all my content, where you can find it, where it's listed. Also, check out the Teespring store for merchandise you can't get anywhere else, and check me out at divanart.com, BVW1979. But guys, give me your thoughts. Let me know what your thoughts are on PixVerse, and let me know if you have used PixVerse, how you feel about it. And until next time, guys, I will talk to y'all later, but give me your thoughts. I would love to hear what you have to say on it.